Brooks Running has a new shoe for you runners out there. Did you hear that? Better turn up your volume. In fact, turn it up to the max. Introducing the all-new Ghost Max. It's got all kinds of things to make your knees and ankles feel protected, like Max Cushion, Max Soft Landings with DNA Loft V2 foam, and Max Smooth Rides with their Glide Roll Rocker. Feel better on your run with Ghost Max. Learn more at brooksrunning.com.
Maruchan superfans are everywhere. From the busy moms who want to deliver maximum flavor in a flash to dorm room diners who want to put some slurp in their step. There are a ton of copycats you could use, but if you want to bless your bowl, there's only one true Maruchan. Whether you choose instant lunch, ramen bowls, yakisoba, or restaurant quality gold, Maruchan is the only ramen worth obsessing over. Smiles for all. Maruchan. See what all the ramen hype is about at maruchan.com.
And you see, for my children, they knew me no other way. When they were younger, I could, get away with drinking and they wouldn't even know about it. But of course, when I was hungover or I would let them down on something, they sometimes didn't know that it was alcohol, but that was the kind of person I was. And I remember I was a hugely highly functioning mum. And even my kids have said to me, they've said, however drunk you were, Mum, you would get up and make us a gourmet breakfast. Because I think in a way that allowed my drinking to continue for so long. Because I wasn't. I mean, there were many mornings when I was like you, Vic, lying in bed with a hangover and not being able to get up. But I had been doing it for so long as a mother that I had it had become part of my mothering. Yeah. So sometimes I would be drinking heavily in the evening. And I would be full of energy because I was drinking. And I would already know that, okay, I'm going to have to sleep for longer because I'm definitely going to be hungover. So I'd stay up till midnight cooking and preparing food for the next day. Right. So I was managing to function as a mum and working out ways to drink and mum at the same time. And as much as my kids have seen me in bad ways and not liked it when I drink, I know that they feel that they were given, we always call it like the 5-star premier service of motherhood. And I managed to do that whilst drinking.
Well, that's good. Because I guess for some people, it depends how far down the line it gets. And also, I really resonated there when you said something about how it kind of gave you an excuse because you were there with the breakfast in the morning. So it was like, look, I'm still functioning. I haven't got a problem. Here I am. I'm still a fantastic mum. So therefore, you haven't really got a reason to stop. You never gave yourself a reason to stop for stopping. I mean, I've met people recently that I know it's people who get up early in the morning and do sport on a Sunday morning, even though they're extremely hungover and have been drinking all night the night before, but they get up and they go for a run or whatever. And so that makes them feel like, actually, look, this isn't as bad as I thought. Yes. I'm still functioning. I can still get up and go for a run. So therefore, my drinking isn't a problem, which is actually wrong.
You think you're in control.
You think you're in control, whereas you're not. All you're doing is going for a run is you just making up an excuse for you to drink again the next time. Say, look, I got up for a run last Sunday. I'm okay, Jack. Yeah. When in fact, Jack, you're not.
No, I'm Lucy.
Oh, sorry, Lucy.
Yeah, not
sorry.
Jack. Yeah. I know, confusing. I get it. No, well,
it's your big bulging biceps, Jack.
It is, isn't it? It's funny, not funny that you should mention the getting up and doing the kids' sports, because I've had countless mornings watching my kids play netball on a Saturday morning. And I will add, not just me being hungover, we'd all sort of turn up bleary-eyed. A lot of the other mums. I can even remember one mum having to run off to the toilet to be sick. Yeah. While we were halfway through watching a netball match. So it was an ingrained thing in society. It wasn't seen. It was almost like if there was anyone there who was not hungover, they were the odd one out. We were the cool ones. Even whilst I was a mother, we were still the cool ones talking about what we did the night before.
It's almost like a brainwashing thing, isn't it? It's like we're brainwashed as mums to say, actually, we're allowed to drink because we're mums and it's hard, and so therefore we have a constant excuse at hand to grab a bottle of wine and go, it's been a long day, I'm going to numb out the children and I deserve this. It's like this constant excuse to get drunk.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
And in fact, we've all driven to netball sort of over the limit probably, and
yeah.
then stood there cheering on the wrong game. I have done that before. In fact, I did it the other day.
Yeah.
I went to Coolham Netball watch my daughter play, and it was rainy and drizzly, and I turned up a bit late. I dropped her off, then I'd gone back to the car to meditate because I'm such a cliche, because I needed to get it in, and I went over to watch the game, and I spent 10 minutes watching the wrong one, and she was on the court behind me. So it happens in sobriety as well.
Woman. Who is this woman? Do I know who she is?
And this is me as a sober mum.
Yeah.